What is up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome to episode number 47 of my SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager mode, coming to you from Cheyenne, Wyoming, for the January 17th edition of SmackDown. And as you can see, we've got a big Captain's Fall elimination tag team matchup set to kick off the episode, but we've also got Hulk Hogan going one-on-one with The Rock in our main event. So it's a, we get to see perhaps, we saw last episode Bret Hart, Hogan, and Steve Austin. They competed in the triple threat to determine the special guest referee, which Steve Austin won. So next episode we'll see The Rock versus Triple H for the world title with Stone Cold Steve Austin as the referee, the special guest referee. Yes, he's going to be a very special referee. Let's put it that way. But in terms of, we could perhaps see what sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? What sort of issues lie between the likes of your Hulk Hogan's, your Rocks, your Bret Hart's, your Triple H's. Just a good way to kind of build both rivalries while also building towards the world title matchup that's going to be taking place next week. But anyways, we have this tag team matchup set to take place right now between Eddie Guerrero, Big Show, and Rey Mysterio, teaming up to take on Team Canada. It's Christian, Chris Jericho, and Edge. Although in this game Jericho is billed from not Manhattan, or was it Manhattan, or was it Manhasset? What I don't even remember. I'm like blanking right now. But he's billed from New York, which is, I don't know when that was, but I didn't watch the WWE in 2005, so I don't know. Maybe he had a residence in New York, like Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze, he's all over the place. One week he's in England, and then he's in Cairo, Egypt, and then he's in Florida, or Hollywood or something. I don't like Tyler Breeze. He's all over the place with these residences, these places, these things he's got, because Tyler Breeze, he's a rich supermodel. Speaking of Tyler Breeze, I'm looking forward to using him in Universe Mode. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do for him, or do I? Do I have plans? Well, you're going to have to wait and find out. But speaking of Universe Mode, I was talking about 2K16 last episode, talking about, the DLC that we got coming for us. We got the likes of Blake and Murphy, Los Matadores, and Samoa Joe. That's what I'm hyped for. There was also the Moves DLC, which is always good. You can always count on the Moves DLC to really bring something cool to the table, because I love creating movesets. I've stated before that that's my favorite part of creating a wrestler, is, adapting the moves, building a moveset, building, what kind of moves this guy is going to use, making certain changes based on, differences in the character, whether you're a face or a heel, whether you're a super heavyweight or a cruiserweight. I don't know, I just really enjoy making the movesets. I would always, more so in the older games when I played more with creative wrestlers, like 2K15, I barely touched the creation suite in terms of most things, actually. I got stuff from Community Creations. I didn't really make my own attires. I made Jetstorm, but we see how Jetstorm was. That was fairly basic, but I just, I didn't want to. The creation suite did not appeal to me at all this year. So hopefully 2K16 can improve on that. It's not exactly where I was planning on going with this discussion, but movesets. I do love creating movesets, so the more moves we get, the better. The more I'm going to enjoy the game, the more I'm going to enjoy creating. So, I'm really excited for those moves. But we have also got, like I mentioned last episode, the Legends Pact. It's pretty cool. We got the likes of Lita, Trish Stratus were the main two, kind of stood out to me. Other ones, I believe there was Dusty Rhodes, Roddy Piper. Those are going to be cool. Nobody else is really standing out to me. I think there was it was basically the people who were inducted into the Hall of Fame. So there was I'm going to butcher his name. I'm going to sound really racist, or I'm going to butcher his name. But the guy who faced Ric Flair, that guy, is it Tatsumi something? I can't remember his name. Man, I feel really bad about that right now. But obviously the Legends DLC didn't stand out to me overly that much. It wasn't a huge, it wasn't a selling point for me. But it did look pretty cool. there was the Showcase Pass, or not Pass, the Showcase DLC, the Showcase Pack. And I gotta be honest, I'm not really that excited for that one. I'd rather not play through Showcase for that, because, I mean, it's all Legends. I'm not a big Legends guy when it comes to making a universe mode, playing the games. I prefer to. Jericho just got disqualified. Thank you, ref, for getting in the way. Man. But, as I was saying, I prefer to have, you know, the current roster, the NXT guys. I'd rather do that, something that I can build towards the future, because that's what I like to do. I like to build towards the future, create, you know, these people who are going to become the superstars of tomorrow. That's what I've enjoyed with my current universe mode, with building up, like, the Daniel Bryans, the Seth Rollins, the Dean Ambrose, those sort of people, the Corey Graves. I like that whole process of it, building up the superstars of tomorrow. And now I'm getting to that point where a lot of those superstars I've been building up are becoming the superstars of today. You have somebody like a Cesaro who is just killing it with the United States Championship Open Challenge. I've had a lot of fun with that. But with 2K16, I plan on, like, here's the thing. The first month or so, it's probably the production quality is not going to be as you know, high quality as it will be as the series progresses, because obviously I got to work out the kinks in the game, that sort of thing. Although I do plan on trying to, you know, commit a little bit more as to, you know, the matches, try to make them. I mean, like, the whole pin system might throw me off for a little bit, but once we get past that first month, I think I'm gonna be in good shape in terms of, you know, building up the matches. You know, because obviously Eddie just got DQ'd because his ref does not know how to get out of the way. But hey, the match was falling to pieces anyway after Jericho got disqualified. So Eddie, let's just hit him in the head with the steel chair. I agree, Eddie. That's what I want to do almost every time that darn ref is in the ring, because he doesn't know how to do his job. But anyways, back to my point. I lost my train of thoughts. That's just great. Thank you, THQ. Thank you, Ukes. Thank you, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Thank you, AI, for all of the glorious moments that you provided throughout that last matchup. Good work, guys. But anyways, if I can try to recover my thoughts, there was something about universe mode, right? Yes. So SummerSlam, that's going to be coming up after Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, I had a lot of fun making. By this point, it should be up. No, it won't be uploaded yet. I'm pretty sure this video is going to come out first. But I do have, by this point, I do have the Money in the Bank video just about finished. I just need to get work done on this promo because I have been busy. I haven't had, like, no time. Like, I've worked a lot of hours. Like, between school and work, I've had basically no free time to do any sort of video editing. But I'm going to grind out this promo, get it done in, like, the next few days, get it up possibly. I'd like to get the pay-per-view up Friday, because I'm not sure, like, what all percentage of my audience is an avid watcher of Forever a Movement, because they've got their pay-per-view coming up. I don't really know of any other WWE YouTubers doing anything, but, like, you know, FAM, it's like a big event. They're going to have the live stream and whatnot, and I would like to get my pay-per-view out beforehand, just so people can kind of not be overwhelmed with all this WWE content. Although I probably shouldn't think that way. I should probably just focus on my channel and mine alone. But even so, like, if you can't get to it before Cyber Fam Day, then you still have another week before 2K16 comes out anyway. So as long as I can get it out, like, this upcoming weekend, that's the goal. If I can get it up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whichever day, as long as I can get it up on YouTube for people to view, give them about a week to digest it, and then move into 2K16, which I just recorded the script, the audio for the first episode, the whole recap part of it, and then I'll have to get to the gameplay at some point. As is expected, want to give you guys the disclaimer that it's probably going to take me a day or two to get the first episode of Universe Mode uploaded, because my production speed is not all that quick. Like, I have to get home I have to get home, I have to get the game, I have to put it in the system, and then it's got to do the whole installation, downloading process. I'm buying it digitally, so forget that. But it still has to do a whole download installation process. I just don't have to go and physically get it. Although I do have to get a PlayStation Network card with which to purchase said game within the next couple of days, but I'll be doing that so that I can buy it. And then I will have the game, I have to load that whole thing up, then I need to get into the game, and I'm probably going to get the Season Pass just because even though I don't want the Showcase Pass, for the price, like, I figured out, it's like an extra $3 just to buy the Showcase Pass, get everything, get the accelerator, get, you know, everything, except for the My Career Kickstarter, which I'm not going to use. That's a waste of money. Because, like, I see the whole reason for having the My Career mode is to build yourself up from scratch. You start from square one and build yourself up. And I feel like you're taking, I mean, granted with 2K, no, not even in 2K15 is that justified. Because in 2K15, the only merit to that was that you got to build yourself up from scratch. And that didn't even take that long. So if you're, like, 2K15 wasn't really worth, 2K15 My Career was not worth playing, let alone buying a Kickstarter, because if you start out with, like, an 80 overall superstar, what do you have to do? What's really the point? Because there's nothing storyline-wise to keep you engaged. You don't have much control over it. But, I am going to do a career mode. I'm just not going to get the Kickstarter, because I see no point, in my opinion. I'm cheap, also. Like, I don't want to spend money if I don't have to, so I'm not going to buy that if I don't have to, and I don't want to, because I feel like that's taking away from the experience, and it is taking away from my wallet, and that is not good. That's not a good thing. I like my wallet with money, and not, you know, not lacking money, just so I can play video games. That is not, it's not what I do. I'd rather not. But what was I talking about before that? This is what happens. I go on tangents and then I lose my place. But it's not like I was going to talk about the match anyway. I'm just not in that kind of a mood today. I'm in a rambling mood. I'm in a discussion mood. Let's discuss things. How's your day going, guys? Let me know down in the comment section below. How is your day going? Are you excited for 2K16? And I don't know. How are you feeling? Just let me know anything down in the comment section. Anything that we can have a discussion on. I'll get to learn a little more about you guys. I don't even know. I've lost the plot completely by this point. But yes, 2K16, I am hyped for it. I am ready to get this thing going. I mean, we're there. We're like, at the time I'm doing this commentary, we're like 2 weeks away. By the time this video's up, it'll be like a week away. And it'll be, yeah, it'll be good. We'll be gravy. I mean, it's just like, come on, be here already. Although, I wish we got a little more information as to what we're getting. Create an entrance-wise. Create, you know, there's a lot of the modes they revealed. It's like, oh, we have this, we have this, we have this. But they haven't given us any details on it. And by the time this video comes up, hopefully we'll get something new. Because I'm doing this October 10th. And we do not have any details on anything except my career mode. So hopefully we can get some more. Maybe Monday. That would be great. But, like, we need new information, guys. Like, you have this creative show. Don't know a whole lot about it. You gave us a brief description, but is it worth buying? Like, I don't know what to expect. And Universe Mode. Universe Mode, I'd like some more details on that. Even if it's just to say, nothing has changed. At least I know what to expect, but not just be like, hey, there may be Universe Mode, there may not be Universe Mode, you know, there may be changes, there might not be changes, it's there, guys, Universe Mode, it's a thing that existed. Some details would be nice, like maybe cutscene integration, because we don't even have a story creator yet, but hopefully next year we get that. It's just sort of a waiting game at this point, because switching over to new consoles, you gotta build things from scratch. I don't know. I personally, like, I feel like if I did not make YouTube videos, well, I don't know. How far would I have gotten with WWE games? Like, I didn't, yeah, I wasn't too heavy a WWE gamer following, 2008. I would play 2007, 2006, 2008, and maybe 2011. Those were basically the games I would play, like, I would actually go back to. But then by that point, by the time I got 2011, I was over to the PS3, and then my whole gaming situation changed. I was introduced to the internet, and that's what started my YouTube career. All thanks to SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, guys. But, I guess I can stop going on tangents because I feel like I wanted to go back to something and I don't remember what it was. So we're gonna focus on the match at hand as we see Hulk Hogan hooks the leg on The Rock, 2 count, and no, The Rock kicks out just barely at the count of 2. But Triple H, he just blatantly interfered in this matchup. The Rock hit Hogan with a rock bottom into a people's elbow, and Triple H distracted the referee, broke the count, and as a result, Hogan had plenty of time to recover and to kick out. So now we see The Rock tossed back into the corner once more, and Hogan, what could he be looking to do? He's got Rock backed into a corner. He's telling the crowd to be quiet. Oh, you can just hear that chop. That knife edge chop echo throughout the arena. And now Hogan driving the knee right into the jaw of The Rock. Hollywood now dragging The Rock back to the center of the ring, hooks the leg, and that is it, folks. Hogan gets the win over The Rock because, hey, guys, let's not use our finishers to end the match. No, that would make too much sense. Let's just rub the knee in his face and pin him. That's a great finish, guys. Thanks, Triple H. We could have had a good ending to this matchup, and you ruined it. You ruined it just for the sake of your ego, just for the sake of momentum. But we did get a 5-star match rating. That's good to see. That's what I like to see. Although we get the rivalry notification on WWE.com, so it's possible that we might get a thumbs down, and we might not be able to have the title match. I hope not. Okay, we still have 3 thumbs up. That's good. We could probably get one more match, and that would be the title matchup. So I think this rivalry is just barely going to work out for us. I think we're just going to be able to reach that title matchup. Just barely. Just by like an inch. I think we go a week later and there's no match. It doesn't happen. And as we see, we take a look at the popularity of our superstars. Got a lot of green arrows as usual, but there are a couple going down. We have some contracts we need to extend, likes of Batista and Bret Hart. We'll go ahead and get Chris Benoit in, next episode probably. He's still got 3 weeks left. And an Armageddon Hell in the Cell. What? Oh, geez, Raw, they definitely know that they're losing, but, like, that's over the top, man. You don't gotta do that much. You don't gotta go to such extremes. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, keep on YouTubing.